Hey everybody, I'm PJ with Four Bowler Bros. Nice to meet everyone. We're going to try to be recording a little bit more on this channel. We started it a couple of years ago. I'm going to get a mic here soon. I'm just using my headphones right now, so the sound isn't going to be very good. But I just came in to get some practice. A little bit about me. I started bowling about 4 years ago. Started off three-finger, one-handed, and could never get my thumb out. And so I decided that I would switch to two-handed, and have been doing that for about 3.5 years now. We're currently bowling in 2 leagues. Tuesday nights at the Double Deuce League at Royal Penn Expo, and then Thursday nights, Friends and Neighbors at Royal Penn Woodland. We're going to start recording those and putting those on live now that we have 50 subscribers. So tune into that. I'm just here to get some practice today. I'm throwing the Black Widow 3.0 Dynasty, only the second time I've thrown it. I got it thanks to one of my fellow Sport Bowler bros, Chris. So yeah, see how it goes. I'm starting off where I usually, spot I like to start is feet on 25, aiming over 12 for a breakpoint board about 8 or 9. So that's going to be the goal right now. We'll see how that goes. And again, I'm sorry about the quality of the sound. I'm going to get a real mic here soon, especially as we start recording more. Alright, shot number 1. Good shot, good shot. You can see this is completely unedited, or I probably would have cut that out. Stuck a little bit on the approach. So let's give this another shot. There's oil out there at least. We know that. Man, I haven't thrown a gutter ball in a while. Very first time I get on camera, I throw it directly into the gutter. The lights turn on, and I'm shaking with nerves. A little bit better shot. Still not very good though. Went over 10 there at the arrows maybe. So like I said, I'm throwing the Black Widow 3.0 Dynasty. It was just released not too long ago. HK22 cohesion cover stock. I think it's relatively new. I'm at Beech Bowl today, as you can see. They got string pins, which I'm not a massive fan of, but they oil the lanes every day, and so it's pretty much the best place to get practice, I've found. That's a little bit better shot. No? I think it's already time to move left. That came high too. I think I went over 12. Some of you guys tell me. Like I said, I've been bowling for about 3.5 years. Basically all just YouTube videos and everything. So any tips, comments, advice, I will take any and all, because the sport's hard, as I'm sure many of you know. So yeah, if you have any tips or comments, please put them in the comments. Alright, I'm going to move 2 and 1 here. So now we're standing at 27, trying to go over 13 at the arrows. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a better shot. That's a better shot. Alright, looks like that's a good line. So I threw this ball for the first time in league. I only threw it for 1 game. Shot a 177 on Thursday with, I think, 3 splits. There's a lot of over and under with it. So I've thought about putting some surface on it to maybe uh, calm it down a little bit, especially on the back end. But as of right now, I'm just going to see what it continues to do. It's another pretty good shot. Okay. That's not bad. I'll take that, especially when we started off with a jelly ball. Yeah, Chris and I traded balls. I gave him the Storm Ion Pro Solid, and I wanted this ball because I really like the HK22 cover stocks. I think they're really good, and I think they're good for a little bit higher rev bowler like me. They get down the lane a little bit. That's a pretty good shot. Yeah, okay. Man, I love the way this ball retains energy and the way it comes back. I just recently got the Black Widow 2.0, the hybrid version, the red one, that I'll probably throw a little bit later in this block. I really like that too. That just retains energy so well and gets down the lane. That was the problem I was having with a lot of my Storm Ion Pro Solid. It would just gear up so fast, start spinning, that it would be start coming back at 35 feet. And I can't have that. And it's got to be the ball. It can't be me. So another pretty good shot. 9. Yeah, I deserve that. A little on the inside. Getting more spare ball. I've historically thrown urethane at these side pin on the left side for spares, but I think I'm going to start trying to switch to my plastic. Watching all this pro bowling, and obviously that's all they use for all spares. So yeah, I mean that's not bad. Story I thought of. A lot of people think that I look like EJ Tackett. Maybe it's the balding and the beard and the glasses. They pretty well, they're dissuaded of that notion as soon as they see me throw the ball, because I'm obviously not EJ Tackett as a bowler. Yeah. So a couple things that I really still struggle with is consistency in my release and consistency in balance. I'm still very. I just don't have a great balance to foul line, and you can see that in my scores sometimes. I'm averaging 213 Woodland right now and a 208 at Expo. Highest I've ever averaged is a 220 at Woodland in a summer league. But I can tell that I still just got a long ways to go to get that next level, especially in the double deuce league that we bowl on Tuesdays. There's some really, really good bowlers there that it can be quite humbling. Lots of 300s and just lots of us getting our ass kicked. But, I guess that's how you learn. Be bowling against better people. I think I like getting my ass kicked by really good bowlers, and I like losing to people with a ton of handicap. So, and our team right now, I mean, all of us are averaging in the low 200s, pretty much. I think Kyle right now is at our highest at 210 at Expo. Kyle is by far our most consistent bowler and is an inspiration to me because consistency is something that I struggle with. But that's why we're here practicing, right? All right, so I'm throwing a pretty good game after getting that gutter ball out of the way. With a 4-bagger, then a 9 there. And we got another turkey heading into the 10. I really like the way this ball's coming back. See, this is what at Woodland on Thursday. I felt like I was throwing a pretty good ball when I was throwing this, but it just kept, there were a lot of over-under. One time it would blow by the break point, then the next time it would check up at 40 feet and go directly through the head pin. That's too fast. Yep. And that's why I'll leave a 7. But that's one of the first bowling. I'm glad I can, start to pick that up. Start to pick those things up that I know when I'm too fast. Because obviously, when you first start bowling, it's kind of like, what the heck am I doing wrong? Ooh, almost missed that one. Almost missed that one. Lord help me. All right. Let's see if we can finish off with a good shot here. Keep our speed a little bit more under control. Stay on balance. Have a good release. Everything else that goes into it. A little bit better speed. And a little bit better result. So, alright. 236.13. We'll take that. No warm up. And starting off with the gutter ball. Alright, well, I guess let's go to game 2. That only took 12 minutes. We're going on a pretty good clip. Alright, I think I'm going to keep throwing the same line. I'm still standing on 27, throwing over 13 at the arrows. I really like the way this ball is coming back. In a way, it just digs into the oil. It's a pretty good shot. So the house pattern here, I think, is like 43 feet or so. When I asked, I think it's 43 or 44. I think it's like 26 milliliters, which is on the lower side, as I understand it. I don't know a ton about oil patterns, so if somebody knows, they can definitely correct me. But I've always heard the rule of 31 determine your break point. You take the length of the pattern, you subtract by 31, and that's where your break point should be. So on this, if it's a 43 or 44 foot pattern, then my break point would be at 12 or 13, which that just seems wrong. So I usually just then go by what's called the Baker box, created by Mark Baker, and basically the Baker box is boards 5 through 9 at the break point at 45 feet. So right now I'm consistently aiming towards to hit about 8 or 9, just to the right of that of the down lane marker. It's pretty good balance, pretty good shot. Ooh. All right. Well, we can get some practice on our 10 pins. Lord knows we need practice on our 10 pins. I wonder if I'll be able to edit some of this awful sound out. This is going to be brutal to listen to. with actual speakers. Listen to it on my phone just as a test. I did not like it. 1 for 1 on 10 pins. I like picking up 10 pins. I don't like leaving them, but it makes me feel good when I get them. Alright, so was that me? I mean, that's probably a rhetorical question. It was definitely my fault, but whether I need to move or not, let's just throw the same shot here. Ooh, that's way out wide. Yeah, I deserve that. You're right. Poo. Alright. Let's see if we can pick this up now. Get a little bit of a... I'm just going to try to go straight at it. Okay. Oh, that's no shot. That may not get any of them. Nope. Nope. That's alright. I may want to throw my urethane still at that. Try to get it over. With no hook, I got to be pretty accurate. Or if you just don't leave a split, you don't have to worry about how to pick them up, right? Easier said than done. Alright. Still going over 13. That's about 13 and 9. 8 or 9. Wow. It's crazy. Crazy when you throw it right, hit your spot, and stay on balance, huh? Bowling's kind of fun when you do that. As far as my layout on this ball, I don't really know layouts very well, but it's a pretty short pin, as you can see. I also have a tendency, I do it every single time. I track over my middle finger. Tried ever since I've done it, ever since I started, I've tried to fix it, but I haven't been able to yet. Probably work with Matt, the pro shop owner at Woodland. He's great. Little inside. Held for me. Thank you. See, that's what I'd like a ball to do. I need a ball to help me. I need as much help as I can get. I'm hoping we can do a few more like kind of introduction videos with the other guys too as time goes on. We got about 9 people in our group. We got 8 guys and a gal, Ashley, who bowls on our Thursday night mix team. She's a great bowler too. I think she's averaging right around a 180 and is just continuing to go up. Little inside again. Held for me again. All right, well, we'll take that. We will take that. All right, there we go. We picked up 3 in a row after getting that split open. So I'm kind of trying to make changes to my arsenal now. I had a lot of Storm. I kind of want to go back to the Brunswick brands because, like I was saying earlier, I really like the HK22 cover stocks. I actually have a inside again. Held for me again. Goodness gracious. I am flirting with disaster, but those were still good results. So I'm happy about that. There's also, like I said, this place has string pins. It's the only place I've ever bowled with string pins. I don't know how many of you guys have experience with them. It's kind of odd. It's just a few different things happening. I think you don't get as many messengers, but then you also get more just crazy, like a pin doesn't even touch the 10, but the strings touch and it pulls the 10 down. That's a little inside again. Yep, and there we go. I left the 10. Inside's a little long. Came in behind the head pin, as Kyle Sherman's been saying during the PBA broadcast. I like that terminology. He just comes in. All right, let's see. We got one today. Let's see if we can get two. 2 for 2 on 10 pins. Oh, it missed it. Oh, it missed it. You kidding me? Ow. Ah, well. All right. Let's get back on it here. I feel I'm still staying in the same spot. I got to throw a better ball. I got to actually get over 13. Better shot. Yeah, a little high though. Maybe a little outside. I probably went over 11 or 12 there, so my break point was probably got to the dry a little quick. Got to the dry a little quick. Right. See if we can pick up this 4 pin. Not bad. Yeah, I love throwing the plastic. It's just tough. I don't feel like it's like no forgiveness at all. Like if you miss, you're done. You're just done. That's a lot of pressure because for somebody like me who, as you can see, I'm going between 1 to 3 to 5 boards of margin for error. All right, let's keep. I think that's okay. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now that was over 13. And that hit 8 or 9 at the break point, and that struck. So I'd say that's still the right line. I just got to throw it the right way. Yeah. I mean, I don't. Now also, this house pattern seems to be a lot of oil. Like when I was at Woodland, I was starting on 30 and throwing over 15, and it was still coming back quite a bit. Woodland's been weird this year, in my opinion. It's just been breaking down a little bit more differently. Each week, it's kind of been inconsistent. It's a good shot, good balance. Yeah, okay. I thought that was a better one. I mean, we got above 200 at least. Pick this up for a 202. Third 10 pin of the day. So let's see how that goes. Oh, I missed it again. Just to the left again. Yep. Tugging it a little bit. Alrighty. Well, 2-1. Let's see what we have. First game, 230 something. Like a 430 something at the turn. I'll take it. I'm going to stay in the same ball. I still like the way it's coming back. I didn't like how it left that same pin, but we can see. Let's see here. Okay. So going over 13, standing 27. Better balance that time. Better shot. All right. Gosh, we're scooting. 23 minutes. Already in the third game. It'll be a short video. Also, thank you everyone for subscribing. Howard and I went on a little push to get up to 50 so we can go live. Like I said, we're going to get up to 50 so we can go live. We're going to try to go live on all of our league nights from now on. Try to interact with everybody and another good shot. I like that one. All right. It's not a bad start to the third game. And yeah, I really like the way this ball is kind of retaining the energy, coming back. It's still digging into the oil in the mid lane enough. It's getting enough traction, but still retaining the energy. And again, that's what I like about the HK22 cover stocks. It's 13, 9 at the arrows. Nice. 13 at the arrows, 9 at the break point. You paying attention? Because I'm not. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get a mic that does a better job isolating my voice. Because I can only imagine how loud this pinfall is coming through. And the mic is just picking up everything. But it's a start. It is a start. Another good shot. All right. And thanks again, everybody, like I said, for subscribing. If you came across this video, please hit the subscribe button or like it. That helps us a lot. The goal kind of is, I don't know if I mentioned it, we just kind of want to hopefully make a little bit, a paltry sum of money on through our YouTube channel. It'll help us pay for tournaments, go tournaments and whatnot, because tournaments get expensive. Bowling in the trios tournament at All-Star on next Sunday. Me, Charles Knott, who goes by CK, and Chris Tolley, both sport bowler, bro. We're bowling on Sunday, and that's $55 per person, which I ain't got that kind of money all the time. A little inside. Ooh, how about that? Did you see that? That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. It ended up pretty cool. It was not cool to start. I missed about a board inside, so I probably was about 10 at my break point. And you can just see how it slides just a little far. Alright. That's better balance. But speed. Better balance, but my speed was off on that little slow. And when you get a little slow, especially you can't get slow with these Black Widows. You get slow, you're going to be in trouble. All right, now I haven't tried picking up the 3-pin with my plastic ball. I always use my purple hammer. So let's see. I'm going to move here. I'm going to stand 25. I'm going to throw up 12. Hit 12. Okay. Yeah, and that looks like the right line. I think that would have cleared through to the 3, 6, 10. the 3-6-10, which I personally find is the hardest fair, one of the hardest fairs to pick up. If I had a dime for every time I chopped a 3-6-10, I'd probably have at least $20. Better balance on that. And better speed, better balance, better speed, better result. Same line I've been throwing. I ain't gonna change it yet. Better balance, pretty good shot. I mean, wow. Yeah, I like this ball. Thank you, Chris. I'm not gonna get into another ball, I don't think. I don't see much reason to get into another ball because this baby is looking good, and I love the color of this ball. The purple. Oh, I love the purple. Oh, way inside. Way inside. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Wow, that was a big break. That was in the ninth. Had a good game going. Right, let's try to pick this up. Should I throw that same line? The same line. Maybe just move like one to two boards. Right, yeah, I'm gonna stand 26. I'm still going over 12. Or trying. I'll be able to. Nope, that went over 15. Yep, and that just went right through. Okay, I think if I would have hit 12, I would have picked it up. But isn't that the name of the game? If I would have thrown it right, I would have hit my spot. Let's see if we can finish here at least. That's a pretty good shot. 9. Yeah, there we go. 10 back. That was a good shot. Got Die Hard playing in here. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can put two more together. If we put two more together, we finish with a 245. A little slow. Thank you. That pushed out for me. That's all the ball. Got a little, just a little off balance. I tend to tilt too much at the foul line, I think. So I get a little, like, end over end of myself. Alright, last shot of the day. Let's see how it goes. Let's try to finish it. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I'll take it. Alright guys, that'll do it. Thank you for joining me on my practice day. Finished with a 682 scratch, 227 average. I'll take that. Again, I'm sorry for the audio. I'm sure it's not very good. Uh, I'm sure it's picking up, like I said, these pins and everything. But I'm going to get a mic here soon. It'll hopefully isolate my voice a little bit better. And then also Howard has his own mic, so we'll be wearing mics during our league nights too, to be able to talk and interact and whatnot. You can tell me all the things I'm doing wrong in league, and you can also hear me go on complete tilt and cry and whine. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Have a good Monday, and we'll see you next time.